Hello, this is Abigail, or Abby, as I usually call myself. I am just going to be doing a ready with me with the new, I shouldn't say it's new, but it's new to me, Smoke Sessions palette by Melt Cosmetics. And this was on sale during their Black Friday. You could pick it up for $15, and they had several doorbusters. I checked a few days ago. They still had a few days ago a sale on their website at www.meltcosmetics.com, and that's spelled Meltcosmetics. And but yeah, this palette a few days ago was still on sale for $15, and it comes with a pretty big mirror, and here are all the colors. So it's just gonna be doing a get ready with me. I received it in the mail today, so I'm just kind of excited to try it out. Now, I already put on my face Peter Thomas Ross, like instant face firm X, and he does have a eye one, and he reformulated an eye one, but that's already on my face, and my face feels like pretty tight. I'm in my 40s. Now, I've mentioned this quite a bit on my channel. You can take a screenshot of it if you want. I really like this. It's from Mercilin, Mercilen, 3-color. And they have several of these on Amazon, and they're very affordable, between $5 to $9 to $10. Flash sales on them. It's kind of a color corrector, SPF, primer, all in one. So I'm just going to go ahead and color correct. Now, I naturally have had, my whole life, I've had dark circles underneath my eyes.
That's at my kids' room too. This is Mommy's. Mom, look, this is Mommy's show.
Okay, well, then switch it over to go to the home page and go on your one show. Sorry. How about you take Chico in the bedroom? In your bedroom, you got those puppy pads. How about you play with Chico? Because Chico needs some exercise.
Alright.
Okay, so I put this on. This color corrector is really good. I got it. You can get it for around $5 off of Amazon. The next thing that I'm going to put on a little bit is just a little bit of that concealer, and I'm using the Kimchi Moist Concealer. And the shade name is really hard to read. It's light beige. So just to kind of bring forward my face a little bit with those dark circles. Hi, well, thank you.
Can you put on my Chico?
Yeah, Chico, come here. Let's get the puppy. Come here, Chico. Come over to your mama. Come here. Come here. Chico. Okay. Here's my puppy. He just got fixed. Okay. Okay, now play with him nice. Throw the ball in your room. Make sure he has a puppy pad. Okay. I'm doing good. How are you?
You get a ball. And up.
The ball? I can't reach the ball, but you have other balls. We bought a bunch of them yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, we bought like 3 Mickey Mouse balls.
2.
Yep. So, yeah, that was our little chihuahua. So, I don't know. They missed out. I was looking at these shade names for the Smoke Session palette by Melt Cosmetics. They missed the chance to call it Mary Jane. They got Gravity, Granddaddy, Black Widow, Sour Diesel, Space Queen, Mean Green, Sweet Tooth, and Blue Dream. You would think they would have called it something like that in there, but yeah. So anyways, I'm just going to go in the outer corner with Sour Diesel, and it's kind of a dark brown with a green tinge to it. Oh, thank you again. Oh, Elizabeth, are you gonna be okay with that? I gotta be careful with Chico. You know, he just had that surgery. How about you put him in the room and shut the door? Don't lift him like that. I know he's almost a week out. He's gonna get his stitches out tomorrow, but be real careful how you lift him. Well, thank you again. So I'm just putting this color right here. Trying to do my makeup with a toddler. Kind of hard. Hey, Elizabeth. Can you come here a second, please? And shut the door so the dog doesn't get out.
I shut it.
Can you turn off the TV? Because I don't want to listen to your little kid shows. Thank you. Yeah, you're saying. Okay, now let's see. What else do I want to do? I can see better in the regular mirror. Kind of, they don't really have a lot of transition shades. I know I kind of wanted to do like more of a gold look with this palette. So I'm taking now Space Queen right here and putting it just right next to the outer quarter eyeshadow that I did. So how's everybody's day? And then the next thing I might do is take Black Widow, which why would you call like a golden kind of green color Black Widow? And I'm just gonna kind of pat that into the eye. Into that inner corner. Let's see how it looks here. I might do some more blending, so let me find a brush and blend a little bit more in that outer corner. And then let me put my eyebrows on because I feel like as I've aged, I feel like I need to put eyebrows on to kind of bring them. They're pretty long and stuff still, but they're just kind of faded with time. I used the Big Brush Brow by Urban Decay, and the shade was Cool Cookie. It's kind of a brownish taupe color, and I got it on sale over the summer for actually, I think they retail around 20 something dollars. I think I got it for like 10. So that helps a little bit. And then the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and put on is, I'll wait to put on any more eyeshadow till after I see how much the rest of the makeup turns out. But I'm going to put on more of this Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint. What? No, I don't want Cricket in the room with you because she's an older dog. She gets kind of cranky. Just you and Chico. How about you play fetch with him? And then I got
Mama will wake up too.
Yeah, later. I can put some makeup on you later. I'm just trying to see the shade name. It was 110. So the Maybelline Skin Tint in 110. And then I'm just using the Subtle Beauty. They're on subtlebeauty.com. Brushes for your face. These brushes like this are really good for putting in your foundation. So yeah, that Maybelline Skin Tint in 110. This is actually a really good foundation. And I like, it's kind of a medium coverage to light coverage, just depending on how much you put on. And it just really goes into the skin very nicely. But I the price tag on this, I was kind of shocked that it was like $17 for Maybelline. Now I do a lot of videos on the Dollar Tree. This is the LA Colors contour stick, and I kind of use this as a brightening stick too. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. And then blend that in. And then the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is contour with Be Pure. You can pick these up at the Dollar Tree. I compare them to e.l.f. These are the Be Pure glow up ones that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And they're half the price of e.l.f. They're like $1.25. e.l.f. is like $8 for the same size tube. So this is the Be Pure Glow Up Wand in Pearl. And then the blush in Rose Gold. And then this was called Fair Medium Contour. So I really like these. These made it into my end of the year favorites. And I'm just kind of, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not the best at everything, but I just enjoy putting on makeup. So hopefully I didn't put on too much blush. And then I like this angle brush. Again, I got this from Subtle Beauty. That's the same company that sells like the Subtle Stacks. And they have this brush set that comes with this angle brush and like a dense brush for foundation and then a powder brush. and then a dual, yeah, it looks a little bit too much, but I'll have to tone that down. And it comes with like a dual eyeshadow brush as well for like around 30 some dollars. And these are really nice soft quality brushes. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit more blending. Now I am starting to get alopecia. My hair is thinning out. My hormones are changing. I just got the blood results back on my thyroid. They said it's fine. They said I'm within the normal levels, so. But I have had a lot of stress lately. My husband about passed away. That was my daughter you heard in the background. Her name's Elizabeth. And that was our little Chihuahua puppy that I showed in the beginning. So, and then I'm just putting on a little bit of that highlighter by Be Pure from the Dollar Tree. I think the shade name was Pearl. But yeah, just blending out a little bit more. And then I might go ahead and put just a, no, I'll wait until I'm finished with my eyeshadow because I don't want to put too much concealer under there and then make a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the Smoke Session palette. I picked this up during their Black Friday sales event. They may still, I checked a few days ago, they still had it on sale with their doorbusters at milkcosmetics.com. And I'm just trying to do a look with it. So I'm going to go back in with that Sour Diesel, and it's kind of a brown with a green tinge to it. And I'm just going to go underneath the eye. So I'm just going to go underneath the eye a little bit just to kind of tie in the rest of the eye look. And that's what I went in with my outer corner. And then in the middle, I went in with that Space Queen, which was like a greenish blue. And then in the inner corner, I went with the Black Widow. And then I may go in there with some of either Sweet Tooth or Blue Dream, which is kind of a shimmery green, and put that on. But yeah, I saw people doing all sorts of looks with this palette, and it was really popular. Well, it came out in 2018. And I don't remember that, but it did. And there's a lot of different looks with it. I think Milk Cosmetics was, I don't know, is it still really popular? I was kind of, I mean, I see, once in a while, like Bailey Sarian gets a, what would you call it? Like they do a collab with her, and she once in a while promotes a new palette. But I don't hear it about as much as I used to, about Milk Cosmetics. I don't know if anybody else has that same opinion. So let me see. I think I need to blend more. And I am nearsighted, so it's easier for me to use my mirror right here because it's hard to see how much I'm blending on the phone. But the only downside about this palette is it needs some more neutral shades in here to kind of help transition. You're having to like transition with darker shadows. Still need to blend. But I think it's very pretty. The next thing I might do is see if I can tie in some more green. So I might do Mean Green. And that mint green is kind of pretty. It's bringing in out the color forward a little bit. And then I might take a little bit of that Blue Dream and just put it in the outer corner. And then I might take a clean brush, wipe it off a little bit, and blend that in. And then wipe it off again. I might take Gravity Log. I'm trying to use a little bit of everything. Kind of a gold shade and go in with that inner corner. I think next time I might that one light smaller palette from Patrick Ta had a lot of like cream color shades. Might use that next time when I use this palette, because then I could blend out more. There'd be more transition shades.
Where's my milk?
Your milk? I gave you some of it and put it, you had it over in your chair.
Oh.
I don't know if you ever did eat your corn dog.
Where's that play well? No play?
Okay, go ahead and play with Chico. So, yeah, I like that green, or kind of a golden in the inner corner. But, just going back in there and blending more. The next thing that I'm going to put on is Maybelline Teddy Tint. And this was in 15 Skinny Dip. This came out over the summer, sometime last year, and it stays like a little bit tacky. It never completely dries down, but the tackiness doesn't bother me. It's not even quite as tacky as the old L'Oreal Infallible lip glosses. Those were a lot more sticky, and it kind of leaves like a little stain on your lips throughout the day. And I like it. Now, another good place to get like cheap eyeliners and eyelashes is the Dollar Tree. And I love Ioni. And these are the Ioni Natural Wispies. I don't know if you can see it really. And I absolutely love these. And then the Ioni Lash Glue. It's like a liner with lash adhesive built in. I really like that. And I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes and put that on. And then I'll go ahead and do the other side for people that are joining. I'm just applying the Ioni Natural Lashes with the Ioni Black Adhesive Lash Glue. So yeah, I think this stuff is better than buying it from, the brand Kiss. And it's a lot cheaper at $1.25. Has anybody had like Are they having good holidays? How's everything going for everybody? And that's the look with the Smoke Session palette by Melt Cosmetics. And I'll swatch too, probably. And then I might just go in here and just kind of touch up, put some more concealer. And this is the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Concealer that you can get at the Dollar Tree. For a while, I didn't read the brand, and I thought it was L'Oreal. Just from the packaging and the way it felt on the skin. I would highly, recommend this if you are older or have, skin that's dry. This is a nice concealer. And I might put a little bit more tint. Again, I'll go back in with the Big Brush Brow by Urban Decay, and it was called Cool Cookie. Kind of a medium taupe brown. I just want to darken up my eyebrows just a little bit more. And I might put on that Teddy Tint Maybelline lipstick in Skinny Dip, and it was in shade 15. It's really pretty color. If you don't mind a little bit of tackiness, it's not even as tacky as the old L'Oreal Infallible lip glosses, but it just stays a little bit sticky, and that's what gives it its staying powder. And it kind of wears like a tint, but it doesn't really stain your lips at the end of the day. I got a hair or something on my face. And it looks like I need to blend my forehead a little bit more. So I'll just go back in there with my one brush. And just kind of look around. And I might use a little bit of this Tarte Tubing XL mascara in black. This is I like this tubing mascara, and it goes on sale a lot on TikTok. And then you can also, Tarte has a kit, maybe about once or twice a year. They have little kits, and you can, when you create that kit, you can get usually this mascara. And I'll go ahead and I think I need to fix this eyelash. Oh, it feels like it's turning out a little bit. And that's the look. I mean, I like it. And then I'll go ahead and swatch the palette. So I'll have to check, but they may still have this palette on sale. I checked a couple days ago. I bought it last week. It's the Melt Cosmetic Smoke Sessions palette. You can go to www.meltcosmetics.com, and they have a doorbuster, and they had this palette for $15, as well as some other products if you want to check that out. So I'm going to take a makeup wipe here. I'm going to go ahead and swatch Gravity Log. That's that first kind of gold color towards the beginning of the palette. And that is very pigmented. The next one I'm going to go in with is going to be Granddaddy, which is the next kind of golden color right here. And I'll go ahead and swatch that. And I would say this one looks more like a deeper, the first one looks more golden, the second one looks more like a deeper gold. I mean, the first one looks like a deeper gold, the second one looks a little bit lighter. And then I'll go ahead and wipe my hand off a little bit here. And then the next one what we got after that is Black Widow. So I'll go ahead and swatch that. That has a little bit of gunmetal to it. It's like a gold with a gunmetal color to it. So as you can see, these are the colors so far from the palette. And then we're moving on to Sour Diesel. This is kind of a brown with a green tinge to it. Go ahead and swatch that right here. Yeah, very, very, very pigmented. Very pigmented color. The next thing I'll swatch is Space Queen. It's kind of a dark green. I would say that it looks like a little bit of blue mixed in there. Here we go, Space Queen. So here are all the eyeshadows so far. And then we're moving on to Mean Green. I like this color. It's kind of a shimmery dark green. And it shows up a little bit lighter. So Mean Green from the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. And that was this color right here. And then we're moving on to the last two, which is Sweet Tooth and Blue Dream. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'm just got a little bit of a wipe, just trying to get this off here. So I'm doing Sweet Tooth and Blue Dream. So here's Sweet Tooth and here's Blue Dream. That's more of an iridescent color and a little bit brighter green. So here's that whole palette. And the swatch up there is that Teddy Tint by Maybelline and 15 Skinny Dip. That's the lip color right there. So yeah, that's the whole palette. Very pigmented, very pretty colors. And I like the eye look I did today. And you know, how is everybody else doing? How's the holidays going for everybody? Now, I do suggest, I try to find skincare that's affordable to suggest on my YouTube channel. If you're...
I found a baby's pencil.
You found a baby pencil? Okay, come here. Can you see it? Oh, that's the one we picked up for you, that Grandma bought for you at Kohl's. Yeah, that's a nice one. So what I was saying is I have a YouTube channel and I like to suggest affordable skincare. So on TikTok, what was really popular for a while was neck cream over the summer. And I saw that, and I went on Amazon and I found it cheaper. It was the Firming Lifting Neck Cream AH-8 Firming hexapeptide-8. And at that time over the summer, Amazon had, you could buy 2 for $7.
Where's my book?
Your book, you had it when you're writing your ABCs over in the corner there.
No, pink one.
That's somewhere in your room. The one Grandma bought you?
Yeah.
Okay, go look in your room.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it out in the living room.
I want to.
Yeah, I'll do that later. It's my daughter. Hey, hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Okay, don't knock over stuff. Yeah, don't knock over the phone. I got it on that stand. But yeah.
What's that?
That's a stand for the phone. I got to get like a tripod if I want to do videotaping around the house.
Like this?
Yeah, like this. Yeah, you're right. So, but yeah, this is the Firming Lift and Neck Cream AH-8 with Firming Hexapeptide-8. So, I haven't noticed a difference yet on my neck.
Play?
Yeah, you can have Chico to come play. Yeah, I haven't noticed a difference yet on my neck. I think it's more for lymphatic drainage, but I listened to an older lady that was older than me, and she says what really matters is just moisturizing your skin, and doing the neck as well as the face for aging. So yeah, these are on sale on Amazon for $8. Are great. Oh, this is what we ran into last time with this pen. It makes it really hard to choose the color. I'll look at it later, Elizabeth. But that's what we ran into last time. Well, she said just moisturizing your face. Now, I'm by no means being sponsored or anything. I'm just telling you the products that work for my sensitive skin. So, yeah, I thought I got 2 of these for $7, and I thought that was a good deal. So, that's kind of the end of my look. Thanks for staying around and watching the live, and thanks for all the people that did comment, kind comments. I appreciate that. I know I am an older woman at 40, and I don't look, yeah, I don't look as young as some people, and I do struggle with an endocrine disorder. It's amazing that I was able to have 2 children. I have a son and a daughter. And if you just like regular content, and all my stuff is non-sponsored that I buy with my own money, I say whether or not I like it or how it works for me, being in middle age, just go ahead and subscribe, or if you have any questions or anything like that. So have a good day.